So, I was watching this video on Facebook last night. I was chilling at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm always awake at these times. You already know this. I'm a night owl. Best time to be awake, in my opinion. Between midnight and 4 a.m. are the best times to be awake, my opinion. But I was watching this video on my Facebook while I was chilling, getting medicated like I normally do. I saw this video on British Banter Videos. That's the name of the profile, British Banter Videos. And what they do, they just kind of randomly go around hotspots of London and just ask random people random questions. But today's topic for the question was to specifically black males: what type of girl do you go for? What type of woman do you like? What type of woman are you trying to get into? Hear the fucking joke. Before I get into this rant, I also want to point out that you cannot fully blame these guys. I'm not taking away all the blame, because they do hold some of the blame, because you do have a mindset of your own. But you cannot fully blame them, because this is also what society has deemed as acceptable. Back to this video. In this video, the question was, what type of girls do you go for? And mainly all of the black man that was in this video, particularly mainly just black man, like full dark skin complexion guys, couple lighter complexion guys, but mainly dark complexion guys, what they wanted was typically light skin, highlights in the hair, curly hair, and they specifically said no dark skins. I don't fuck with black girls. This shit is not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me at all, because this epidemic is not just crazy. It's not just big here. It's not just a mass movement here in London, here in England. It is throughout the fucking world. In America, 3Ks, don't get it fucked up, it is 50 times worse than here in the UK. 50 times worse. I've never been to the United States of America, but from what I've seen and from what I've gathered, it is at least 50 times worse than what it is here in the UK. But this video, they must have asked at least over a dozen guys, over a dozen man them, all dark skin, mainly all dark skin. They ain't fucking with no dark skin girls. They're not fucking with no girls their complexion, basically. I sit there and think to myself, as a black man, a dark skin complexion man, with a mother the same complexion as yourself, possibly sisters, or a sister the same complexion as yourself, but you don't fuck with dark skin girls. Now, I don't want to point this out to you, because you may not truly want to fucking believe it, but you're a self-hater. There is no other way to put this shit. You, my friend, are a self-hater. Whether you consciously know it or whether you subconsciously know it, you are a self-hater for you to say that you don't fuck with dark-skinned girls. This is literally what a lot of them were saying. They only fuck with light-skinned girls with curly hair, highlights. Some of them wanted Oriental girls. Some of them wanted Latinos, like Latinas. Latin. I ain't never met no fucking Latinas here in my lifetime here in London. They were talking about Colombians and Puerto Ricans and... Bro, I didn't know we were in LA. I really didn't know we were in LA or Miami. I didn't know. But this is what these guys want. This shit is fucking crazy to me. It is fucking sickening to me. It is disgusting to me. And for mandem, for black dark-skinned mandem out here to be saying this type of shit. But then again, like I said, I'm not surprised, because I actually have mandem who have had to cut off. I've got mandem who have had to cut off who say this shit also. They don't fuck with dark-skinned girls. As a black man, for you to say you don't fuck with dark-skinned girls is fucked up to me. And a lot of the times the excuse will be because they got too much mouth, they're too lippy, they're this, they're that. Bullshit. All of that is absolute bullshit, and all of that is the typical derogatory stereotype that they put out here for us black men and black women. Typically, if you go to other parts of the world where there aren't really that many black people, China for instance, what they mainly know about black people is that we're either thugs, gangsters, athletes, or entertainers. That is it. They don't know anything else about us. So typically, what you see through your television is what you know about black people, mainly also. Even today, whether you might live in United States of America with 3Ks or the United Kingdom with 3Ks, but it's more silent, more covert, you know what I'm saying? It's more chilled. Then you would fucking know that this shit is fucking mad right now. Like, it is fucking crazy for guys to be out here, black guys to be out here saying this shit. It's sickening. I'm watching this video and I'm just sitting there and thinking to myself, like, bro, how do you even go back home and say hello to your mum, or even say to your mum that you love her or whatever? Like, this shit is sick to me. And then it's also in part and parcel with why my black women are out here today angry with us black men. They are angry with us because we are waste men. Like, we really fucking are. As dark skinned guys, we are fucking waste to our black queens out here. And we need to fix up. But it's too late for us to fix up. This is what I'm trying to say. It is way too fucking late for us to fix up because we are too focused and hooked up on ratchet, world star hip hop, empire, love and basketball bullshit. This is what we fucking love. I come to find out through another guy who I follow on my YouTube and Facebook. He's another deep brother. He's from America. His name's Robert Perkins. Go onto his YouTube page as well. Robert Perkins. He's a very, very deep brother. He's been doing this shit for years. But through his Facebook page, I also found out they're getting ready to bring out another reality show, which us black people love. We love all of these bullshit reality shows. But they're bringing out another reality show called The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte, North Carolina. Take a moment. The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. They've actually got a reality show for side chicks. As you can guess, most of the women on this are dark-skinned women. Wagwan people. Wagwan for us black men, really. And you know the worst thing about this video as well also, they only asked one girl, they only asked one lighter complexion girl, one light skin complexion girl, what she prefers, what she's looking for in a guy. She said chocolate. She said she wants chocolate dark skin. Typically, most of the white girls want chocolate also. Typically. I'm not sure why. It's not a new craze. It's not, this shit's been going on for hundreds of years. This is what they typically want nowadays as well. If you ask a lot of white girls today, what sort of guys do you fuck with? I only fuck with black guys. And now you have black guys saying they don't fuck with their own color. They fuck with lighter complexion. Wagwan. Wagwan people. This is why I tell people to switch off your fucking television. When you sit down and watch these TV programs, when you sit down and see these adverts, please believe these shits are programming you. You may not notice it, you may not see it, you may not feel it. They are programming you. All of these adverts you see where you barely see a black person on any of these adverts, society is deeming white is right. Which is why a lot of black guys today don't want a dark skin complexion queen with her real natural afro hair or in dreads or anything like that. They typically want a brunette, blonde, curly hair, lighter complexion girl. I'm not sure why. I am sure why, but also not sure why, if that makes sense. You can be sure about something, but also not be sure about something. This is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not sure, but then I also am sure why they want this shit. Because I know for a fact this is what society deems as acceptable. I'm not sure if you lot know, but like I say, with America, with 3Ks, I've heard stories and I've read stories also. One particular story was about this dark-skinned brother who went for a job interview. He had dreads in his hair. He went for a job interview and they said to him, you've got the job, but you need to cut your hair because your hair isn't deemed as acceptable. In whose eyes, though? In whose eyes is it not deemed as acceptable? Question. And then you have, I remember this this young teenage girl that was in a high school as well. She had her hair all out, afro, real natural, beautiful hair with the red roses in it and everything. Went to school as well. She got sent home because her hair was deemed as unacceptable. Her afro, her natural, real afro hair was deemed as unacceptable. In whose eyes is the question. Couple other two sisters as well was same thing as well, sent home from school for wearing the same boxer braids that Kim Kardashian has made famous and Kylie Jenner has made famous. Boxer braids? What? Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner? This is acceptable on Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian, but two dark-skinned queen sisters in high school get sent home for having boxer braids because it's not deemed as acceptable. People, I'm not here talking no fucking shit to you lot. I'm not here talking no fucking shit. Surely you can fucking see this. Sit down and watch a fucking, sit down and watch one channel. Just sit down and watch like ITV3 for instance. Sit down and watch it for about 3 hours straight. And through all of those adverts, tell me how many black people you see in all of those adverts in the space of 3 hours. Whether you see shampoo adverts or shower adverts or whatever product that is being sold in these adverts, when do you ever see a black person? I'm just saying, people. Shit is getting crazy. These dark-skinned guys that's out here that don't want to fuck with their own complexion of women are sick. You need help. That's all I'm saying, people. My name's KMD. I love my dark-skinned queens. I'm putting it fucking out there. I love women of all complexion, but I mainly love my dark queens. Peace.